What's up everyone, Zhaenn here for another walkthrough video, this time on Twilight Princess, and welcome to one of the most amazing songs of this game. It's called Midna's Lament or Midna's Desperate Hour. Both names work. And despite this amazing song, this moment is actually very crucial, and we gotta make haste. So basically, you can see Midna's on Link's back, and she suffered from light exposure. So remember in the last episode when she got like exposed to the light spirit's light? Yeah, since she's like a Twilight being, that was really bad for her. So yeah, now she's suffering the aftermaths. So, the Light Spirit told us to go meet Princess Zelda. Of course, we already met her way back at the beginning of the game. So that's where we are going right now. But if you try to go just like the normal way, through, you know, the front door and stuff, that won't work, so you need to find another way. And if you recall, Telma told us that there was a secret way into the castle at her bar. So, we're gonna go there. Of course, we're just gonna barge into the bar. But of course, they're gonna kick us out because we are a wolf, and they're gonna close the door. But as you take your leave, you're gonna be stopped by the cat. I know, the cat. I think it's Louise. Is it? Anytime now? Yeah, Louise. Alright. Well, at least I remember that. But yeah, she's gonna open like the 2 window doors or something for you. So basically that means that you're gonna be able to go to the secret passageway to the Hyrule Castle to see Princess Zelda. So, showing you the way, get in through the window, and yeah, of course she's gonna tell you the attic's connected to the waterway, but it's an old waterway, so watch out. So, alright, I'm down with that. So then you want to use this little box crate thing and push it up to this ledge right here so that you can access it. And of course, always do the jump down tactic. That's gonna help you later on in this level. Actually, no, this is total nonsense. Do not jump down. I just failed to grab onto the ledge, so yeah. Now here you want to be careful. Don't knock any of the vases down. Then when you're high on the ropes, there I almost fell. But when you're on the ropes, you can listen to what the people have to say. So here is the tricky part. So here there we go. You can just put that one farther away, then just inch your way forward to this rope right here, and you can listen to this conversation to these guys over here, and they're talking about you. So we're becoming pretty famous in Hyrule. And of course they tell us that people from our village do not know fear, and that would be totally incorrect. I'm sure Link is very afraid of some things, but yeah. And here you are going to encounter your very first puzzle. So what you want to do is Z-target it using your senses, attack it twice, or use Midna's ability to strike it once, and then use finishing move to rip out its soul. Then you can talk to this golden statue. Actually, it's not a statue, it's Giovanni, who's been turned into a golden statue by an evil spirit. And you need to gather ghosts for him, or ghost souls, the pulse souls, in order to break the curse on him. So he's asking you to bring 20 of them. And then he says, of course, that most pulse souls can only be found at night. So then, you are going to fall over here. And there's not a whole lot you can do except grab onto this little chain right over here, which is gonna drag you down. And you're gonna be over here. Now, as I battle this Skulltula, I just want to point out something about the pulse souls. Pulse souls are actually the only thing that we are not going to 100% get. Alright, I'm not gonna get all the pulse souls. I'm only gonna get 20 of them. Because, simply because. After you get 20, you get a reward if you go back to Jovan. And then he tells you to bring him 40 more. So that means there are 60 in total. But the reward for getting 60 is not nearly as good as the reward for getting 20. And it's really like not worth hunting every single one. Basically, you know the reward in Ocarina of Time for getting all 100 Skulltulas. You know how it's 200 rupees? Yeah, it's the same. You get 200 rupees every time you enter the Giovanni's house. So, I mean, what's the point? Like, seriously. I'm not gonna spoil the reward for 20 because it's actually something really good, and I don't want to spoil it just yet. But I thought, you know, this spoiling that it was 200 rupees isn't really like much of a spoil. So yeah, I'm just telling you the reason why we're not going to get that. So after going through all those Skulltulas and monsters and such, you're gonna come to this familiar place. Now, if you recall, I think we went here on like episode 3, or you know, in that general area. And that's of course when we first went into the Twilight. Now, if you notice, there are ropes over here that weren't here last time, to basically make your way easier, because you don't have the Midna jumps. So yeah. Now, a few of those ropes are not useful, such as the one we just passed. It's like you get on the rope to get a little bit farther in on the staircase. Really useful. Most of these guys, you can just go beside them and do a spin attack to knock them down. It will kill them instantly. But just be careful with this one because he's kind of a bit tricky. But yeah, and then you can go through this door over here, and you're gonna be outside. I just wanted to target the other one while the melee one was down, but I don't know, I didn't want to, so yeah, had a bit of a struggle there. This time you're gonna be against the wind. If you remember, last time we went through here, we had the Midna jumps. Now, of course, since Midna is injured, we don't. Also, we went here in Twilight last time, so enemies like such as the Kargoroks there change from Twilight Kargoroks to just regular Kargoroks. Now here, you're gonna have to wait till this bridge lifts off with the wind. Normally you would have passed on the right of that using Midna jumps, but of course, repeating myself, you can't do that. So yeah. So once you make your way into the tower that is keeping Zelda locked in, this cutscene is gonna trigger once you get to the top, and I'm gonna let you guys enjoy this and not have my voiceover. So see you later.
Then thật vui với thế với bà vậy.
Well, that was a bit depressing now, wasn't it? So Zelda gave her life to bring back Midna. So that was, I guess, very generous of her. And once you exit the Iroh Castle, it's going to be surrounded by a yellow barrier of some sort. However, that does not prevent you from going into Castle Town. So just, you know, keep that in mind. It only blocks you from going into the castle area. And once you go back to North Faron Woods, you're going to see the monkey that you saved previously. And she's gonna be here, like being attacked by puppets or something. So then you can talk to her since you're in your wolf form, and you know, monkeys talk wolf and wolf can understand monkey. You know, that's typical video game logic. But yeah, then she's gonna tell you that there is a secret wooden area back over here. So using Midna jumps, you can get over there. Now I don't know about you, but those are very long jumps. Like, there's no way Link can jump that far. Seriously. So yeah, then over here, these rotating bridges that we saw in the Forest Temple will spin with the wind. Now, if they are spinning like this, that means that the wind is constantly changing direction. Now, like, that doesn't make sense to me. But there, I don't know how, I actually got, like, reversed. So I was, like, backing instead of going forward on the rope. Like, I don't know how that happened, but yeah. And here we have a Howling Stone. And I completely mess it up, but it's okay, because I am the best. And if you don't know what that is, it's the Prelude of Light from Ocarina of Time. It goes da-na, da-na-na-na. So, yeah, that was the song to go back to the Temple of Time in that game. So, you can do it once again, but this time with the Golden Wolf. And it's gonna appear somewhere in Hyrule to teach you another hidden skill. Now, I believe that is number 4, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, I'm not gonna say what it is. We're just gonna have to find out when we get to it. So, just take note that we activated this Howling Stone. But yeah. So it's gonna appear right down there. You can slash these bushes if you want, and go into this little like cavern entrance, and you're gonna find yourself in the Sacred Grove. Now, I really like this theme. I think it's very calming. A bit like Lake Alia, yeah. And this song is not a Howling Stone for hidden skill. It's actually Zelda's Lullaby. And since you are standing on the Triforce thingy, you can howl this song to open stuff. Basically to activate doors or other things, which we're gonna see later on in this place. In this case, it opens this door, or summons the puppet, like the Skull Kid. I'm sorry, but then the Skull Kid is going to open the door, so it kind of does open the door. So yeah, then you're gonna see the Skull Kid is the one that summons these puppets. So he was the one who attacked the monkey. So then he's gonna summon these 4 puppets over here, and he's gonna run away. Now the fastest way to deal with these guys is let him come to you, and then use a spin attack to take them out in one shot. And if they're close enough, they're gonna be taken out all at once. So that's it. So then the Skull Kid is over here. You can Z-target him and attack him. Of course, you don't have to see target him, but you know. So yeah. Then he's gonna run away, and you're gonna have to chase him all over again. Now these puppets are going to come at regular times. I don't know how to say this. Whatever. You don't have to defeat them, but you know, kind of. Oh yeah, and if you hadn't noticed, the team that is playing in the background is the Lost Woods or Saria's song. So, if you make your way over here, you're going to find the Skull Kid. Now, if you're having problems finding the Skull Kid, well, of course you can watch this walkthrough. That's gonna tell you where he is. But if you want to do it on your own and you're just, you know, listening to this while doing something else, I don't know, for the commentary, I guess. Then the Skull Kid can be found in the area where you hear is I don't know what is that. It's like a trumpet or something. But if you hear the instrument that he's playing over the main theme that is playing in the background, then that means that he is in that room. Now I'm going to show you an example of that. See, we don't hear him right here, so he's not over here. So then we can go into this room. See, we hear him, and he's on top there. So what you need to do is go over here. Then see, we don't hear him anymore because we are not in the same room. So climbing onto these trunks, killing puppets along the way, nothing too fancy. And he's on top over here. See, you can hear his little trumpet sounds. So yeah, just find your way using your ears, just like you did in the Lost Woods, in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. It's basically the same thing. So then he's gonna open this door, and then you can go through. And this is more like a ruin kind of thing, more like a, instead of like a forest. And he's gonna be standing on top of these, well, on top of this pillar right here. And he's gonna get all mad and stomp the ground. Then he's gonna teleport and summon puppets. Now, this fight can be a little weird if you don't know how to handle it. Because what you need to do is not try to attack him directly. Alright? So, like, he's here. Don't attack him directly. Wait for him to start blowing on his trumpet. And then attack him. Because unless you do this, right when you are about to get him, he's gonna teleport away. Then summon like another set of puppets. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that all over again. So it's not something that we would want. Yeah, I was trying to attack him, but it wouldn't let me. So I just, you know, climb onto the ledge and bashed him in the face. So then he's gonna summon, I think that's 8 of them. So you know, but, like, don't be like too intimidated by these guys. They get taken out in one shot, and they drop a lot of recovery hearts. So even if you get injured, you're probably just going to recover really quickly. So once you attack him 3 times, he's gonna like disappear and surrender, I guess. And he's gonna say this was fun, or just bye, but I guess he had fun. So then he's gonna open this door, and that's gonna be it for this episode. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.